I believe we're live.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We're here to kill chaos.
It's not a want. It's like a burning hunger. Good lord. All right. Well, at any rate, hopefully we'll be presenting to you some gameplay this evening that is not nearly as cringe-inducing as some of the things coming out of Square Enix and E3 lately. But yeah, so we're back with The Last Door Season 2. We will be playing through Episode 2 this evening. And I've got, let's see. I've got some drinks here. I got my water. Hold on, I gotta reach. I gotta reach. Get close to the camera. Okay. Get my water ready, because this is gonna be a lot of talking, I'm sure. So. Alright. Well, hopefully we'll get some folks popping in here shortly, the usual suspects, but I don't know. What do you think? Should we give them a minute before I start? I don't want them to miss anything.
Yeah, let's give him a few. Let me make sure that Llama specifically is going to be in here. He's pretty good about being here. So I'll tag him. See
That's
if I can
true.
get him in here.
That's true. So I'll vamp a little bit while we're waiting, but I have yet to watch anything from E3 so far, with the exception of the the trailer for Strangers in Paradise, at the behest of Chris, because apparently I needed to understand the memes, and now I do, and I don't. Maybe I wish I didn't, in retrospect, but that's okay.
No, you needed to.
Although I did get an email today from Blizzard that, oddly enough, they confirmed the release date of Diablo 2 Resurrected during the Xbox presentation, because that's a
Yes.
appropriate time to do that, I guess. Whatever. But oh, well, great. Adam's here. I don't have to
Embrace
worry
Game
now.
Pass, Shane. Embrace Game Pass.
I have nothing against Game Pass.
I
That would
have.
just require me to actually have an Xbox, which I don't.
No, it doesn't.
Say what?
There's Game Pass for PC.
Okay.
I have
Well,
it.
I mean, I guess I could look into that. I don't know. Yes, I'm being told that Game Pass for PC is in fact a thing. Well, Adam's at least corroborated your story, so I guess I believe it. But no, I actually, we might be on the cusp of getting, both my wife and I might be getting some new computers here soon, because we're getting in the territory where it's probably needed. Her more than me for sure, but I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to get a good rig, so. We'll probably be going
3080.
pre-built because there's no fucking way we can get actual parts right now.
No, that's almost impossible. And you're going to save a lot of money on a pre-built. It's just
Yeah.
a pre-built.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'm probably going to end up going with a couple of the MSI pre-builts because those are pretty good. And seems like they've been highly recommended. So that might be the route that we end up going. But
Yeah. Mine's an MSI. It's not your typical one. It's a small form factor. But it works quite well.
I fully support your endeavors, Adam. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
It's going to get swole.
That's right. Well,
Spoiler.
I suppose we should probably just kick this off. I don't want to wait for too long here, but
He can always catch back up on YouTube.
That's
if,
true.
He really wants to.
That's true. Guess we'll just continue. Oh, we just start right back here, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, yes, I would like to go to episode 2. Thank you. Previously on The Last Door. Wakefield and Kaufman followed the only clue they had on Devitt's location, the recipient of Anthony's disturbing letter, Alexandra Dupree. Wakefield visited the East Hill Asylum to gather some information on Dupree's past. Wakefield discovered that Dupree was the leader of a secret society known as the Playwright. He learned that they practiced rituals with the goal of peering through the veil, the line that separates the common world from an outer void full of horrors. One of East Hill's patients turned out to be a member of the playwright, but she escaped the asylum. Wakefield and Kaufman followed her to her hideout, a cabin in the mountains, when suddenly a large flock of birds appeared. Is this where we're picking up?
Yes, sir.
I must forget nothing. Oh snap. Okay. I don't even know where I am. Or who I am, for that matter. Everything must be set. Okay. What else do I got? Oh, okay, we got the door here. When the time comes. I gotta move the window so I can see these audio levels. I might need to turn this down a little bit.
You want me to take a listen?
Yeah. And I am visited again. Did he just like blow up? Ooh, yeah, that was loud. Okay, I should probably turn this down. Let's scoot that down a little bit there. That's probably better. All right. Skip the intro.
I think it sounds good. That the game music, the game sounds a little loud, but not too loud.
For a moment, the sky was dark. We heard the calls of 1,000 birds, but another sound rose above them. A sound I cannot describe. Oh snap. What? What just happened in here? Where is Miss Kone? We are too late. It is
like a big pile of diarrhea.
ashes.
Oh.
Chalk, a circle, drawn hastily on the floor. She thought it could prevent what she knew was about to happen, but she was wrong. The windows are covered with wooden planks. It looks as if she were trying to keep someone from entering. Or something from getting out. I do not know what to make of all of this. I do.
Hey, what's up, Randall?
Oh, okay. We're on a train car. This is very cozy. Are you all right, Kaufman? Oh, it is nothing, mein Freund. Just a bit of cold. Now, mein Freund, I think we should talk. In light of the events we have recently witnessed, the matter cannot be delayed any further. You must make an important decision. It is not yet too late to go back to our daily lives. If you do not want to continue, you must forget all about your patient, Jeremiah David. You will have to keep yourself everything? Oh, keep to yourself. Okay, I was misreading that totally. You will have to keep to yourself everything you have learned about the mystery of his disappearance and never talk about it again. But, should you wish to continue this search, you will need to accept the consequences, whatever they may be. Please, do not take this decision lightly. The path ahead is not without peril. You know my answer already, Kaufman. I must know what happened to David. So be it then. As you may have already realized, this matter involving your patient transcends the limits of psychiatry as we know it. We are not dealing with the effects of trauma or the demons of the subconscious, at least not in the terms that we are used to. We are dealing with something old, something dark. a sinister truth that has been buried deep for generations. This man, Alexandre Dupre, and his organization, I think they seek to uncover these secrets, and I fear they might have already. Miss Connor's fate, whatever it was, must be related somehow. But my knowledge of this area is simply not sufficient. We must pay a visit to an old friend, someone I never thought I would want to see again. The man who introduced me to the extended scientific field of the occult. My mentor, Professor Adam Wright. Season 2, Episode 2, My Dearest Visitor. Ah, we are in Wickport, in the right manor. Evidently. Housekeeping? I doubt he is aware at this time of day. Perhaps he cannot hear us from the front. Let us try the back door. Mrs. Oakwood. She is the manor's housekeeper. Yes? Who is it? Good morning, Mrs. Oakwood. Don't you remember me? Why, Dr. Kaufman. Bless my soul. It's been so long I hardly recognize you. How nice to see you again. Allow me to introduce my colleague, Dr. John Wakefield. Is the president professor at home? We would like to see him. Oh, yes, of course. I'm quite forgetting myself. Let me take you to him. It is really good of you to come. He receives so few visitors these days on account of his condition. His condition? Oh, sir, I am right sorry. I thought you knew. The professor, he suffers from an ailment afflicting his brain. He's now entirely confined to his bed. Professor Wright, you have visitors. One of them is your old friend. Look, do you recognize him? It is Johann, Professor, your old pupil. I reckon he does remember you, Johann. It's been a long time since I've seen him so excited. I'll leave you two to talk to the professor. It may be difficult to keep him one on subject for long, but it does him such a world of good to speak with old friends. Should you need my assistance, I'll be in the backyard. Professor? Uncle James, you're back. It is I, Professor. Johann Kaufmann? Where is father? Where has he been taken? He suffers from some kind of memory loss. Yes, I am afraid he will not tell us much in this state. Or if we could but stimulate his memories, maybe then he could tell us of his research, something to unravel the mystery of the playwright. Perhaps. We have a few other options in any case. Let us try. Why don't you explore the manor? There may be some object we can use to jog the professor's memory. Meanwhile, I will try to talk to him about the time we researched together. That could also help him remember. Ah yes, the go find the object. A large wardrobe of engraved wood. What else we got in this room? Anything noteworthy?
Nothing on the flowers. Window. Oh, window.
Professor Wright's gaze remains fixed on the window, as though he were waiting for someone. The snow is falling outside, slow and silent. Can I just, like, straight up talk to him? No. Professor Wright? Father? Why must you spend so much time away? Father. Okay. Yep. Well, he's not going to be any use right now. Let us explore the manor. A lamp provides a soft glow that somehow lacks warmth. An oil painting. It shows an obscure medieval scene. See what's behind door number 1 over here. Ah, the water closet. Though I see myself in the mirror, the reflection is strangely distorted.
No, it's probably a double-sided mirror.
A large porcelain tub, its hefty weight supported on 4 blackened iron feet. A thin ring of damp residue around its interior suggests recent use. Can I just take a relaxing bath? No. A gilded pipe. It runs from the floor to the ceiling. All right. That looks like everything in the bathroom. An old stone tower is depicted in the painting. Thorned vines have slithered across the entrance, forming a swarming blockade that almost seems to come alive when stared at for too long. Oh. It won't open. Alright. Well, seems we have a locked door there, and heading downstairs? Yep, downstairs. I feel like the layout of this house looks almost identical to one of the houses that we were in the previous episodes.
Perhaps.
A porcelain jar containing some dried branches. What else we got here? Is that a picture of that dude? A portrait of Professor Wright. His appearance was quite different back then, an imposing, inquisitive figure. An antique ceiling lamp. Alright, let's see what's in here. Another hallway. Fantastic. And another locked door. A sea landscape. I feel like this pipe is going to be something, because now it's sticking out of the ceiling up here.
Very obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, gilded pipe. Alright, well that's going to be part of something, I'm sure. What is this? Kitchen? Looks like kitchen. What do we got? A cast iron wood stove. A bread oven. Ah, yes. Welcome to Panera. Various ingredients. Glass jars filled with spices and pickled food. I mean, I could just chill in here and make myself a sandwich. The door is locked shut. A small sign reads basement. Alright, can we go outside? Ah, it's the lady out here again. May I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. How did the professor become afflicted? Oh, the ailment runs in his family. Mr. Wright suffers from it, as did his father and his grandmother before him. It is truly a terrible thing. And to think, all these years Mr. Wright knew what would become of him. May God have pity on his poor soul. This ailment that runs in Professor Wright's family, do you know what its symptoms are? Well, I can't speak those very long words physicians use, but I can tell you what I see in him. Professor Wright hardly remembers a thing from the last 40 years. It's like he's a child again. With God's mercy, it's now gone so far that it torments him no longer. Well, I will leave you to your work. Thank you for your assistance. Have a good day, Dr. Wakefield. I mean, this just sounds like Alzheimer's.
Looks
A
like it too.
thick layer of ice covers the pool of water. Alright. Can I, like, go past this? Okay, here we go. Anything else over here? There's a tree. This oak tree looks ancient. Probably older than the manor itself.
Let's cut it down.
Can I just, like, straight up leave? Oh, okay. What is this, a
Okay.
cemetery?
This
Oh,
guy's
it's
rather
like
large.
a... Oh, I don't know. The queen has removed her mask. There is an empty hole where her face should be. The
Looks like it'd be a mask in one of the dude's hands.
Yeah. The statue portrays a clergyman hiding his face behind a mask. And what is this one? Oh, this is a close-up. All right. The central statue portrays a cloaked figure holding a clay vessel. The vessel has a small hole in it, just large enough to see a metal object hidden inside.
You can put your weed in there.
No, Grandma, that's not tea. The sage has removed his mask. There is an empty hole where his face should be. Seems to be a theme.
So you can't take the metal thing out of the thing?
Nah, it didn't let me. This statue portrays a peasant woman with her face hidden by a mask. Is this a tree? A stiff tree. Almost seems like a statue itself.
Very useful.
Is there like a plaque on the bottom of this, or is it just... Oh, there is. When the four remove their masks of lies, the path to the grave will be cleared. Indeed. Well, it seems as though I can't actually interact with any of these yet. And I can't
You
take...
need, like, faces. I think it, like, I don't know, do you need faces? And it's weird that it would tell you there's something inside something and wouldn't let you take it.
Yeah, it just, like, gives you the close-up, but I can't, like, interact with it at all. So I'll probably need some other object or something to get to it. All right, well, let's, oh, wait, where does this go? This is a different door? Oh, okay. It's like the front. There is a strange ornament on the wall. I think I can move it. Well, then you should. What the fuck is this? Ah.
It's a puzzle.
It's like, yeah, it's different symbols. So we got like a castle or a rook, perhaps. Some sort of arcane looking arch or gate. Okay, so those are the two options. Got it. All right. I suspect there are probably more of those around somewhere then.
Yeah.
What is
or
this?
that shifts certain things in the castle.
Yeah. A fierce lion damaged by the harsh weather of the coast.
Yeah, it looks like a dolphin.
I know. Yeah. It's like, it looks like a bird, maybe? Oh, and the head is missing on this one. Okay. Well, let us see what... Can I go this way? No? Okay, that's a dead end. I assume this just goes back out to the map, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, what if we go in the front door? It is closed from the inside.
Interesting.
Rightio! Well, then back inside we go. So the basement door is locked. I think we had some other options we haven't explored yet, right? Did I check this door? Is this locked? Okay, yeah, that one's locked.
Checked all the pictures and everything.
Yeah, I think so. Let's go back this way. Yeah, we gotta... I think, can I just unlatch the door? Yeah, this should be the front door, right? Nope. Just kidding. Apparently my spatial awareness is not as good as I thought it was. We're in the library. Professor Wright has an eclectic collection, from old adventure novels to treatises on the old occult sciences. Some of these titles, I believe, have been forbidden by the Crown. Forbidden reading. A tin soldier. It looks to have been painted by hand. It commemorates some military campaign that I have not heard of. That seems like a good little tchotchke to jog his memory. Could it hold some special significance to Professor Wright? Perhaps it will help stimulate his memories. Why, yes, I will take that. The fire burns fiercely, rendering the air thick and heavy in the room. That's the way I like it, thick and heavy. A painting of the cliffs of this region. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm inclined to just have a nice sit down in this room with like a little glass of scotch, perhaps a nice book. I just feel like that's a better alternative to than whatever else is going to happen. A globe. The surface is extraordinarily detailed. Judging by the strange shape of the continents, this must derive from a fictional work or some prehistoric era. Oh, okay, we're zooming in. Oh yeah, what the hell is this? Oh wait, are these like puzzle pieces? Oh, they're like buttons. Interesting.
Ooh.
Well, I'm just randomly clicking shit, but... Well, that'll be something for later. Is that... Oh, is the compass rose like a... Yeah, that's like the activating button. Got it. Alright, well that's a puzzle we'll have to come back to. Wait, am I hearing
That one doesn't even look... That one doesn't look pleasant at all.
I feel like I hear... Oh, yep, I definitely hear something coming from this room. It is locked. I can hear the racket of many birds on the other side. Oh, good. Yeah, because we've had so many great encounters with rooms full of birds in this game so far.
Who doesn't like birds?
This character, evidently. Alright, I think we had one other door here that we haven't checked yet, so we'll try that out and then we'll head back upstairs. Oh, that's the front door. Okay, well now it's open, so there you go.
Shut the front door.
An enormous painting showing a torrential river and the waves splashing on the banks. In the background, I can see an old church, apparently abandoned. Okay. Well, let's go show this tin soldier to Professor here, see what he's got to say about that. Was it this door? Nope, that one's locked. Oh, okay. Apparently that's the door to the attic. There's a sign for that one as well.
Oh, that should be fun.
Yeah, attics are always good. Also basements. Tin soldier to dude. Do you recognize this, Professor Wright? Sergeant Downing was sent to the front. The man that returned was not Sergeant Downing. My dearest visitor, he will know where to look. Oh, what a time we will have! Your visitor? What do you mean, Professor? He will have seen the map, and he will know the Book of Travels. The Book of Travels? Yes, he will work it out. But it must not be too easy, no. But he will find the prize, I'm sure. Prize? What on earth is he talking about, Kaufman? Something concealed, something precious. In his adult state, he could have hidden away part of his research? He was always a proud man. He would not easily have forgotten his most groundbreaking work. A sense of its grave importance at least would have remained. In his confusion, perhaps he has hauled away somewhere for this dearest visitor of his to find. Why don't you explore the manor? Perhaps something will relate to these latest ramblings. Meanwhile, I will continue my endeavors to revive his memory through conversation. All right. Well, we're back to square one.
Yeah.
An engraving on paper. The script is from a language unknown to me. All right, so we've got closed off door to the attic, closed off door to the basement. We've got a couple other locked doors. What did he say about? What did he just say about the visitor and something? I'm gonna be honest. I was too busy trying to voice act it. I wasn't paying attention to the clue.
Not really sure.
All right, let me. You'll find the prize. I have no doubt.
You've explored everything, so.
Well, he said something about a map, right? So it's probably
Yeah,
that
but like,
globe.
there's no details on how to solve that map yet.
Well, maybe we should go ask the lady if she knows anything about who his dearest visitor is. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll help. Yes, I'm here to bother you again with your digging. I'm not really sure what she's digging for, but may I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. Professor Wright mentioned something. The Book of Travels. Do you know what that might be? Oh, why, yes, Doctor. I know that story well. I do indeed. He often asks me to read it to him. The book should be in the library. Okay, well, there we go. I will leave you to your work. Thank you for your assistance. Have a good day. All right, well, back to the library. Which I believe is here. Yeah, all right. See if we can find this book. There is a large volume here, quite worn. It is an illustrated edition of the Travels of Marco Polo. Perhaps this is the Book of Travels that Professor Wright mentioned? There's a mark on one of the pages. We began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun. At last, we arrived at the merciful sight of the great ocean. We followed the coast north, in dear hope of reaching our home soon. It was not to be. The king of the land we traversed had declared war on the great Khan, so we were forced to return as we had come. We never set foot in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat. Our sea voyage was short, as our sails billowed with the powerful southern winds. We reached the most eastern cape and landed there. Our backs to the sea, we marched forth and soon reached home.
Take a look at the map. Let's take a look at the map. Globe.
Yeah, do you remember all of those directional words that were just used? Because we may need to look at that again.
Yeah. Oh, let me see if I can.
Oh, wait a
remember
minute.
from memory.
Okay, they're helping us out here. I think we've got the page right here. Yeah, okay. Thank you, game. Okay, so we began by crossing the desert, always facing the setting sun.
So I know which one we have to start there.
At last, we arrived at the merciful sight of the great ocean, and then we followed the coast north.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was not to be. We were forced to return as we had come, and we never set foot in that land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat.
And they traveled across the ocean.
Yeah, the sea voyage was short. We reached the easternmost cape and landed there. Our backs to the sea, we marched forth and soon reached home.
Okay. So let's start with that just singular landmass.
This guy?
So that. Yeah.
Okay.
Click on that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the one to the west with the small land directly to the west.
Okay.
Then north.
Yeah.
Then back down again.
We just like retrace the
Mm-hmm. Then
Steps.
down. No, 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 no.
Oh,
You don't
go
want to click
down.
on the desert again. Yep.
Okay. And then the
And
ocean.
then the ocean.
And then up here, probably.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. I don't know if you
Ooh.
include that or not.
Look at that.
Oh,
First try. Nice job. It seems I have triggered a hidden mechanism. A small compartment has opened in the globe. Well,
looks
let's
like a
see what it
person.
is. There is a sealed letter inside. Well, we're gonna bust that open, obviously. It is simply addressed to my dearest visitor. Kaufman needs to see this before it is opened. Oh, fine. I just want to snoop. I found this letter, yo.
Talk to me.
Kaufman, look. I found an envelope. It was hidden inside a globe that a strange mechanism opened. To my dearest visitor. Well, let us see what is inside. Exactly. This is just another part of an intricate riddle. But to what purpose? To conceal something, perhaps? Or just the last acts of a confused and drowning mind? I am increasingly of the opinion that this is some sort of mental construct, some riddle conjured up by the professor's failing mind. He may not have even understood what he hid. This says, those seeking wisdom must first know their own foolishness. Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal what the cold eye of logic sees not. A riddle? And who would that visitor be? That is unknown to me, my friend. There is only one way to answer that question. If we can find the answer to the professor's riddle, perhaps we will be able to solve this mystery. So I'm thinking it's probably the bathroom mirror. Like if we fog the bathroom mirror up, there might be something.
Yeah.
Uh,
What was the other thing that was a puzzle? There's one more other thing that was a puzzle.
there was a little spinning thing out on the outside on the wall, and also the statues with the masks. So.
Oh, yeah, those wouldn't be it at all.
So, am I able to like turn on the bath, or can I just like turn on the sink? Because I kind of feel like that'd be. Oh, here we go. Reflect on yourself, said the riddle, and the cold eye of logic sees not. Could there be something here, hidden somehow? I mean, yeah, probably. Gotta figure out what to do with it, though. Okay. I feel like we're gonna need something else to make this work. So I guess we gotta go find something else. I don't suppose any of these doors are actually open, are they? No? Okay.
Something to.
Like what they said, like the heat of passion. I don't know. Do I need to fuck the mirror? I don't. What's going on?
Just wank for a bit.
Yeah, just maintain eye contact with the mirror. Just establish dominance. Okay. Where does this pipe lead? Where does that? Oh, yeah, here we go. It runs from the ground to the corridor. Okay. All right. So this pipe runs all the way down to this stove, this wood stove. Oh shit! I didn't even notice she's in here now. Hello. Yeah, that's right. You need that bread.
It's a heat of passion to make your
to make bread. May I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. Oh, yeah. Do you know, is the professor fond of puzzles or riddles? Indeed, yes. He has long been an enthusiast of every mind game you can imagine. In better days, he would host parties every other month. Themed soirees, he called them. Those were good times. Seems so long ago now. Okay, that was actually like super not helpful actually, but thanks, I guess.
Check the bread oven, I guess.
It is in fact a bread oven. Is there like something
There seems to be
here?
something on the shelf
Oh,
too. Yeah.
now there's something different. Glass jars filled with spices and pickled food. There is a matchbox here too. Well, yes, I will. I may need these matches later on. Yes, I suspect you probably will. Now the question is there wood inside of the thing already, or are we going to go have to chop down that ancient tree back there? I'm thinking that's probably what we're going to have to do. Oh, maybe not. All right, we have fire! All right.
Now what do you do? Go up to the bathroom again?
I think so. Because, I mean, we've got the heat, and if we're running that, like, through the pipes in some sort of, like, steam fashion or something, maybe we can do something in the bathroom now. Possibly. I don't know. I don't know how old-timey piping works. Although, to be fair, this looks like it runs up through the ceiling, which makes me think we'd need to go, like, into the attic.
Can you check the mirror again?
Nah, it's just the same thing. It just says it's distorted. Well, that's the radiator, but that's not doing anything. Alright. We're making progress, but slowly but surely. We need to get the damn key for these things. That's what we need. All right. Well, maybe let's go back outside. Perhaps there is something there. We'll check around again. There's that thing. Still don't know what it does. Is there anything different out here now? Wait, is that a different... Oh, no, that's just the ice on the water. Okay. You know, I just realized that the two people that we have in chat this evening are both the ones that are just listening to this. So there's like nobody talking in chat.
It's so much different when we have llama in here, that's for sure.
Which there's no problem with that, for the record. You guys are fine. All right. Well, apparently I still can't do anything with the stuff out here either. So I have to double check some of these other rooms. I would like to use the matchbox on the ice to melt it. No. Okay.
Nope. Is there anywhere else you could find the pipes? Like trace the pipes and everything?
I mean, it looks like I'm only able to trace it from the kitchen through this room off to the side, and then it goes directly up into that next room.
What happens when you look at the pipe?
It just gives the same description. And that is definitely still locked.
What about the room on the other side of the kitchen?
Down to the basement? I mean, I can check it. I don't know. It was locked last time I was there, but I don't know. Maybe she unlocked it or something. Oh, damn it! All right, this is why we have to double check everything. It is a teapot filled with cold water, which I now take and place on the stove to get hot water that we then bring upstairs. I assume we need to wait until it whistles. There we go.
You're good, Randall.
The water will cool soon. Okay, well shit, I gotta haul ass up here then. You know, you're good, man. Quickly! To the bathroom! Pour in here? Aha! Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal knowledge that the cold eye of logic sees not. Condensation from the teapot's steam has revealed a hidden message. I'll add this clue to the letter. And it says, knowing yourself, you may look upon your master, meet his imposing gaze, and seek to understand what lies beneath. Thereby, learn the question, if not the final answer. What?
Says you gotta go to the basement.
Meet his imposing gaze, and seek to understand what lies beneath. Thereby, learn the question, if not the final answer. Interesting.
That means you have to look at someone in that courtyard. Maybe you'll find a key to the basement. I don't know. Talk to the douchebag again.
Yeah, he's like, just answer the riddle. I'm assuming this guy didn't see anything. Yeah, no. Where do you want me to go to?
With the statues.
Oh, yeah. I'm still curious as to what the lady was doing outside with the shovel. Oh, damn it. It's the friggin' library. Alright. Let's see if there's anything out this way.
Huh? Wouldn't be someone without a face, though. Can't take it.
Say what?
Oh, the top left corner. They used to be holding their mask. They're not holding their mask out anymore.
I thought he was always hiding his face.
No. One of them, there was two that had where the hole that their face should be. There was two of them. And now there's only one.
Yeah, you're right.
What about the peasant?
I mean, I clicked on her. That didn't really do much different.
And the one holding the mask.
Empty hole. Yeah. What's the verdict? I mean, I don't. I'd say it's about on par. Yeah. I think the writing and
the first one was a little bit more interesting. That's because it was new, it was fresh.
Yeah. All right. So I mean, apparently some things have changed. I don't think there's much that we can do with any of it at the moment, but I'm trying to think like what else we would be. Well, actually, you know what? I mean, might as well just talk to her again. It's worth seeing if there's any new like dialogue options or anything. No. Did we?
Nope.
No. And we already talked to
Go to the basement again?
Nope. Still locked. I'm just trying to think like what else could be looking into, like looking at like your master or whatever. Unless it's like, is it the is the portrait of the guy from the house? Oh shit! Look upon your master, meet not only his imposing gaze, but seek to understand what lies beneath. I move the portrait. As I suspected, there is a small key taped to the back of the picture frame, and a note. And the note reads, The question is the world from the peak of a man's tallest tower. The answer yearns up to it from the root of life and time itself. Okay, so the question is the world from the peak of man's tallest tower. The answer yearns up to it from the root of life and time itself.
So that's the ornament. So you turned it to the tower. So I guess you got to go to the basement and see what the difference is. So you go down there with the tower, and then you go back up, and you turn it to the other one, and then you go back down in there again. Because that key should be for the basement.
I mean, there's a couple of locked doors, but yeah, we'll have to try it out.
No, said what lies beneath. That's why I'm sticking with it.
No, that makes sense. Yeah. Or maybe it's a master key. Maybe it unlocks everything. I doubt
perhaps.
that, but all right. Try the key on the basement. The key does not fit here. Well, damn.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, it did say the tallest tower. I don't know. Maybe it's for the attic. I'm just gonna try it on all the locked doors.
Okay, so you might have to go. Yeah, go to the attic first, and then go to the basement.
So, also, Randall, I will say that I think some of the things in Season 2, I think, are a little bit more polished, which I like. Like, I think having the little overworld map is a nice touch. And some of the, like, quality of life things they've done, like adding the, little clue thing as part of your puzzle so you can just quickly reference it. Like, that's nice. I almost, and it could just be me, but I almost feel like there's a little less of the like creepy stuff that's happened in Season 2, which I'm a little bummed about because I did like that, but
I would tend to agree with that. There it is.
Oh, there's another little panel thing. A shelf covered in old ornaments, pieces of metalwork, and pipes of strange shapes. And this one is some kind of round mechanism. Can I mess with it? Okay. So this one is a bird and also bird. Is that the only two? Okay, so there's one with a bird that's flying.
Bird on the ground and a bird in flight.
Yeah, and then a bird just kind of chilling. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh. Ah, it is a gramophone. An unusual electrical device. I'm unfamiliar with its function, but I can tell that there is a piece of equipment missing. Can you now? Yeah, I got these dials don't do anything. Alright, well, we'll have to find some piece for that. Can we look out the window? Oh. Oh, I can like see the statues and shit from here. Okay, what do we got? Oh, does it just say the same thing as what we saw outside? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. What about the tree? Oh. The answer yearns up to it from the very root of life and time itself. I should check if there's something hidden near that tree. Well, there you go.
Help me out a little bit more.
Well, all right then. Guess we'll head down to the tree.
That's the tree.
Yeah, sorry, I was I was looking at Discord. I was seeing what Llama had said. He's apparently abandoning us for the wrestling.
He is.
It looks as though something has been concealed beneath the thick roots. Another note and a key bound together. Alright, what do we got? It says, It is a truth our ancestors knew, and with stone silence came to unknow. I guess I missed the first part. Then you will be ready to climb to the tallest heights, and from there to look down to the deepest roots. Well, we kind of did that already. It is a truth that our ancestors knew, and with stone silence came to unknow. This key has been engraved with the shape of a feather. Ah, it's the bird room.
Key.
Well, good. Let's go check out the bird room. It's always gone so well for us before. Trying to remember where that actually was.
Or wasn't it at the other end of the library?
Was it? I honestly don't remember where that was at. I forgot that there was even another door on the other side of the library.
I might be wrong.
I think you have a better memory than I do. Yeah, here we go. Hello, birds. It is I, your nemesis. That's a lot of fucking birds.
The other way around.
Inside this cage, there is a bird with a black head and orange breast. The sign reads Pyrula Pyrula. Please don't tell me I'm going to need to know things about birds for this. A truth that our ancestors knew, and through stone silence came to unknow. There's a small compartment in the base of this bust. Inside this, a note, which reads, that only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror... ... Primal horror? Well, that's nice. Inside the cage, there's a crow with black and gray feathers. The sign reads Corvus Cornix.
Okay.
We're gonna learn a lot about burbs today, folks. Inside the cage, there's a small bird with black and white wings and a feathered crest. The sign reads Upupa Epops. This bird is black with a yellow beak. The sign on its cage reads Turdus Marula.
Turdus.
I'm sorry, I am still clearly 12 years old, because that's...
Turd.
It's a turd bird. The bird inside has a gray breast and brown wings. Passer domesticus. Ah, that's a pigeon.
Food.
A curious bird with long legs. The sign on the cage reads Porphyrio eleni. There is a bird with a pale brown breast inside this cage. The sign reads Lucinia megarhinchos? Megarhinchos? Sure. Mega rhinos. That's what it says. I don't fucking... whatever. It's Latin. A bird with red feathers on its head and breast. Erythicus rubicula. And is this one covered? An embroidered cloth covers this cage. On it is written, "If the birds are silent," and then the phrase trails off. Shut the fuck up, birds!
Can you take it off? Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay, yeah. The bird inside this cage has yellowish brown feathers. The sign on the cage reads Cordulus flavirostris.
Are the birds not being quiet?
Look at all these chickens! Through the glass, I see rolling hills covered in snow. Yeah, the birds are absolutely not quiet, as Adam has pointed out. I mean, I have a matchbox. I'm just saying I could threaten to set all these birds on fire.
They could be quiet.
they'd be real quiet. Okay. So... oh, okay, that's just Oh, okay, that's the all of the notes we have taken so far. Jaws of Primal Horror. Okay, so that's not the continuation of that phrase. So what would be the gnashing jaws of primal horror in this particular house? Is there like a stuffed tiger somewhere?
The lion.
Oh
That looks like a
yeah, the
dolphin.
statue outside. Good call. Only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. There is something hidden in the lion's mouth. A lever. Well, I press it. Clearly. I think it has triggered some mechanism inside the manor. There is also a note in here. And it says, "Will you at last know truth?" So, full phrase being that only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror will you at last know truth. Could this be the last part of the riddle? Alright, well, something happened inside.
I would say check the basement again, or another locked door. There aren't many left.
Yeah, I don't know what it could have been. Well, that's definitely still locked. Let's go check the kitchen. She's just still going at that bread, so.
Going at it.
And that door is still locked. Alright, so nothing appears to have happened in here. So, I mean, we can check the library, I guess, while we're downstairs. Library seems to be a happening place in this house. Well, the birds are definitely still loud, so that has not changed.
Nope.
Alright, well, let's head upstairs. So something must have happened. Is this door still closed? It is. No, damn it, I didn't want to check it again. And bathroom pretty much looks the same. Is the door to the... Oh. Well, oh, wait a minute. Oh. A secret passage has opened at the end of the corridor. Interesting.
Oh.
Fancy. This looks like Professor Wright's archive. I should bring Kaufman here at once. Yeah. Oh, they're not going to let me. I was going to be like, I'm going to poke around first, but nope. Fine. Let's see what we got here. Experiments, 1885. Let us see. Have a look at this. Be careful. There's a small key inside the folder.
There is.
1st of August, 1885. Results at last. After many months of tedious observation, something has finally come from the other side. I heard the sound of footsteps exploring the proximity of the stone archway. This would seem to verify my hypothesis. Absolute horror is the key that we seek. 20th of September, 1885. Now that they have proven themselves useful, I have installed 2 new devices in the outer tunnels. I dare not go deeper. I have not heard it again, but I know the thing must still be down there, in the dark. 12th of November, 1885. Containment in the underground tunnel has been breached. Then there's a bunch of redacted line, and then the word gone.
Obviously, it's cunts.
Yep, the cunts are gone. 15th of December, 1885. I have no choice but to abort the experiment. It can no longer be controlled. There is but one thing left to do. I will seal the tunnel and hope that the abomination remains forever entombed within. Well then. What is that supposed to be? It seems to be a log that the professor kept during one of his experiments, almost 7 years ago. It is noteworthy that one of the entries has been redacted. But what is written in there, it cannot be true. It must be some kind of hallucination. A sign of Professor Wright's illness, maybe. Perhaps, though we should not jump to conclusions. We can conclude that the professor had another working place, underground. Perhaps that key opens the basement door. There could be a route through this underground tunnel. Meanwhile, I will keep looking through these documents. There must be something more than that folder among this mess. I like how he just sends me off as the fucking errand boy for all this stuff. He's like, yeah, you go
like
figure
he
it
can
out.
Fucking help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just hang out here.
I'm an old German.
Yeah.
I do not know these things.
Why were you like oddly like Irish for a second there?
I don't know. Can't do that.
Piles of papers of all kinds, discarded notes, letters, and receipts, all mixed up. Okay, what else? Anything else of note here? Some shredded paper. It appears to have been notes. Many folders. They have no distinctive tag on them. Well, that's not helpful. A long series of folders with dates on them in complete disarray. Yeah, what are these things on the wall? A set of framed silhouettes. Under each is an inscribed plaque. Oh, interesting. And there's like a lever. What does this say? Mr. Strachan was a well-positioned man. He fell madly in love with the younger daughter of the Bartleys, and so he proposed to her. This is like an order puzzle. Young Agnes fancied the idea of marrying an older man, but she always hid her feelings from her mother. Mrs. Bartley did never take her eyes off her daughter and watched them at all times. And the last one. Mr. Bartley tried to show his support for their daughter, but his wife never paid any attention to him. Alright, so yeah, we've got to move these in a specific order. Oh, okay, they flip. Interesting. Alright, so let's see. What way are they facing? Huh. So that one, I'm trying to figure out, like, who is who out of all of this. Okay, that's like a dude with a top hat and a beard. What's on the other side of this
Abraham
one?
Lincoln.
Yeah. So there's a younger, it looks like a younger woman here, and then I'm assuming who's the younger
Like
man?
young man.
So Mr. Strachan was a well-positioned man who fell in love with the younger daughter. Young Agnes fancied marrying an older man, but always hid her feelings from her mother.
Flip that picture.
Which one?
The young man.
Okay, that looks like a younger woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you're saying like
below.
She's facing like the older looking guy.
Exactly.
Okay. And then this one is probably the mom who's keeping an eye on both of them. Oh, I heard a distinct click. I think that's the right combo. Hold on. Oh. A compartment has opened in the wall. What do we got? Oh, goddamn, another one of these spinny things. So we've got a spiral, And some sort of square glyph.
Maze.
Yeah. Okay. Still not 100% on the meaning of all of those, but I guess let's go explore the basement now that we have the key. Actually, I'm curious. Is Dude Bro just like hanging out by himself in here now? Does he say anything different if I talk to him now that Doctor's not here? Nope. Same shit. Okay. Figured I'd check.
That is no doubt.
Alright. Now let's find out what is in the basement. It's really fucking dark. It's completely dark in here. I feel a cold draft coming from the front. I mean, I have a matchbox. Oh. Okay. I was like, did that just fucking... Are you serious? What is... I guess he's... Oh, they're just burning out. Shit. That's what it is. That's actually kind of an interesting effect. Oh god, did I just run out of matches? Oh fuck. I have run out of matches.
Uh-oh.
Fuck me. I'm like in the pitch dark. Okay, can I go back to like at least where the stairs are?
This is interesting.
I don't know if I'm actually... Oh Jesus. What the fuck was that noise? Did something just hit me? Oh, I just like fell. I've fallen through a hole. Where am I? The flow of air is stronger here. Yeah, that's true. What is this? It looks like a component of some sort of machine. Ah, well, I will take that. Maybe I can find out where to use it. I feel like I have a pretty good idea, actually. A working lantern. Now I can get out of here safely. Yeah, kind of bold of you to assume that, but... This part of the tunnel is blocked by a cave-in. The underground tunnel is not accessible from here. I should go back. Indeed. Thank goodness! A ladder! There's no way this is going to be that easy. Okay. Wait, where the fuck am I now? It's another one of those panels. It is a mechanism of some sort.
Another one, huh?
Yeah, that makes 4 now. Some kind of rectangular portrait-y thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a closed door and an open door. Okay. Got it. The Twilight Zone. Alright. Well, I guess let's do some exploring. That's the ladder down. Can I not go any further than that? Yeah, okay. Is this you just like thinking about cake while you're pumping iron and, you know, wishing you could be eating cake instead? It's like that scene from Dodgeball where fucking Ben Stiller's character just like shoves the pizza slice down his pants. If we cannot access the tunnel mentioned in Professor Wright's log, how can we find the missing parts of his research? I must talk to Kaufman about this. I was able to use the key to explore the basement. There's a large hole in the floor. One side of the hole may lead to some sort of tunnel, but it was completely covered in rocks and debris, so I could not tell for sure. Covered in debris? It sounds as if the professor succeeded in blocking the entrance to this underground area. It is unfortunate for us. I have made some progress of my own, my friend. I think this could help us elucidate the next step in our search. Have a look. Today, a meeting finally took place. Well, this seems very cozy. You see, Mr. Wright, our organization is keenly interested in your research. We could reach an agreement to fund this project. But first, we need to know the details. I understand. The main factor is the condition of the test subject, how open he is to suggestion. As you know, only the human mind can open a physical passage to the other side. So a complete, absolute darkness will be required for the to experience the result. A secluded place, completely isolated. A place that can only bring thoughts of what may be hiding in the dark. I have the perfect location in mind. But in total darkness and seclusion, how could the results of the experiment be studied or confirmed? That is precisely where your organization can provide help. I've designed a special device that would allow me to listen from a safe distance, but I lack the means to manufacture it myself. That we could arrange. But there is one last thing I would like to know. How would the experience be triggered? By means of a chemical compound of some kind? Do you mean a serum? Not at all. That would be of no elegance whatsoever. The trigger is the mind itself, the emotion known as terror. The primal fear that still survives in the depths of our mind from the times humans were mere beasts. That which allows us to open a physical passage beyond the veil of rational thought. Primal terror is the key that we will use to open the last door.
Okay.
Could this organization be the playwright? It may be, mein Freund. If so, then we are closer to the truth than we thought. But in this room I have been able to find only some fragments of information, discarded material. But it looks as if the main bulk of the documents were moved from this room and hidden somewhere else. The basement tunnel. That seems to be the most reasonable conclusion. But access to this place is lost, is it not? The entrance was sealed. There may be another access that we do not yet know about. If we could find and use the device the professor mentions in his log, I believe we could shed some light on this matter. Well, I just so happen to have this here piece of machinery, let me tell you. Yes, I know. Oh, you're not going to let me... Okay, I just need to, click on it from here. Fine. I think it will work now. Alright, well, let's friggin' try it out. Some music and a lot of static. Oh, I gotta play with the dials. Well... I mean, that music seems pretty clear. There we go. This sound. Do my ears deceive me? Is that a piano melody? I must seek Kaufman at once. Not to state the obvious, but it sounds as if someone is still down there, playing the piano, of all things. But how is that even remotely possible? I do not know, but this means something important to us. It means there is another entrance to the underground tunnel, and that we must find it. But we've run out of leads. You did not find anything of use in the archive, and Professor Wright continues to mutter incoherently about childhood memories. You must hypnotize the professor, mein lieber Freund. We are running out of options. This might be the only way to find the answers that we seek. Look at this candle. Fix your eyes upon it. Your body is as light as a feather. Everything around you fades. You are entering a dark, endless void. Do I play as him now? Listen to my voice. Where are you? A great number of trees surround me. The sun is setting soon. I can go north and west. Oh, Jesus, this is like fucking Zork. Okay, do we go north or west or elsewhere?
Let's go north.
I guess we'll pick north. I stand beside a waterfall. It is not water that falls, but mud and rock from a great height. They fall and fall into a bottomless abyss. Behind the waterfall, to the east, lies a tunnel. To the west, I see the edge of the forest. I guess we go east to the tunnel? Try that.
So, east through the tunnel.
I am in a dark tunnel. Oscar is here as well. He is upset. He yells at me. He begs me to stop.
What a grouch. The
tunnel divides into many passages. I can go north, south, and west. Shit, I'm gonna get real fucking lost. I feel like I should be drawing this. We'll try south? Actually, you know what?
Yeah, west will take you out. West will take you out because you headed east in.
That's
so
true.
Go north or south.
Why don't we keep doing north? We'll do this by, like, system. We'll systematically remove choices. I'm in a large open space with a piano. Something stands next to the piano. I can't see it clearly. Its face.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I got Pete.
Alright. The tunnel stretches into the dark. Well, the only option is to go down the tunnel. It is a very small room. In the center lies a deep pit. A ladder goes down. It is so very dark. Down there, it lies. It waits. I will not continue. I must go back. Nope. Fucking go down the ladder, bro. You don't have an option. I cannot. I can hear it with me. Its breath. Dear God, I must flee. You must continue. It waits for me. It waits down there. I have gone down the ladder. I cannot see. It's pitch dark. I can feel its breath. Oh, it's here. It is with me. What the fuck? Oh, did we snap him out of it? Okay, Jesus Christ. Hearing an actual clap is, like, really unnerving when you're, like, playing a game. Anyway. Enough. We went too far, mein Freund. You are right. I did not think he would react this way. You did well by stopping the trance, Kaufman. Yeah, no, I definitely did not clap. That was the game. I think it would be best if we leave it for today. Let us return to the inn. Reflect tonight on what we have witnessed here. Tomorrow, let's discuss the next steps in our investigation. January 21st, 1893. Come in. Kaufman, are you all right? Very not, Wakefield. I am just feeling a bit feeble. It must be all this cold and humidity. It is nothing serious. I would like to know your opinion about what we heard during yesterday's session. Do you remember anything that could help us in our search? A fucking lot, actually. Shit, I don't know. Well, there's the underground tunnel to start. I believe that this underground tunnel has left a deep impression on Professor Wright's subconscious. I agree. The horror he experienced at the end of this session was far too intense to derive solely from his imagination. It speaks of some trauma. The sea was a recurring theme during the hypnotic regression. Yes, it is true. Maybe the entrance to this tunnel is somewhere close to the coast. Throughout the trance, he saw an unknown figure with no visible face. The floating body in the water, the person near the rocks, the one beside the piano. Yes, indeed, but I am afraid it is too soon to unveil the true meaning of those images. Professor Wright mentioned a man that shouted at him near the entrance to the tunnel, begging him not to continue. I cannot remember his name. Oh, very good. This was Oscar. We should attempt to find him. He may know something about Professor Wright's fears. If we can find this man, I am sure we will shed light upon this mystery. Why don't you fuck off and do my chores for me again? Why don't you go to the village and try to find out something about Oscar? My apologies, but I must stay here and recover my strength. Of course. How convenient. Oh, do we have options? Alright. Well, we can go to the Wickport Inn or to the town square.
Always go to the inn. It's always the inn.
Alright. The inn it is. Oh, that's where he is. Okay. Never mind. I guess we're... Well, actually, did we... Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess we should go to the town square then. It's fine.
So...
The Fisherman's Lodge. Sounds like a jaunty place if ever there was one. Look at all these salty sea dogs. An old poster of a local traditional sport. Good morning. Let me drink in peace. Are you a ship captain? Why? What's it to you? Does I look like a captain? Oh, it's because of the hat that you're wearing. Ha! A hat don't make a captain, Tony. You can buy a hat like it's any flea market in England. Or that is because of your coarse skin, weathered by years of salt and wind. You met many folk in Wickport yet? It's common enough round these parts. Well, because of your hands, calloused by years of knotting rope and reeling in line. Any fisherman has hands like these. Well, then because it's because of your 3 earrings you're wearing. You have doubled the 3 capes, is that right? Indeed I have. Good Hope, Lewin and Horn. Therefore I hold the right to stand before kings and to piss against the wind. If I dies in this sea, these 3 rings I'll pay my wake. But no, that'll not happen now. Do you mean you will not set sail again? I love the sea more than anything. It's my passion, it's my freedom, my life. But there are many things about him that we don't know. There are, far from the coast, in the deep dark, things we're still unprepared to behold. Believe me, those things await deep down. Have you seen any of these things? No, but you may have heard 1 or 2 of the stories the fishermen tell about things out there. It's not but tales for youngins, mere superstition from men's too cowardly to face the dark. Any good seaman knows that in strong wind a stretched rope can shake and sing. I myself have mistaken such keening for the wail of a child, but there was one time it was nothing of the sort, and then 'twas the sea that howled. 'Twas not thunder, not a strong wave clashing with my ship, oh no. It was like a voice. It spoke to me in a language I can't describe, a sound muttered by a living something, a call unlike anything I'd ever heard before. And yet I understood. What did you understand? I understood there was no more freedom for me, that the sea now had other lords. And whoever they were, I did know they would not share it. Well, what happened then? As I navigated back to the shore, I lost control of my ship in a great storm. The rocks of the cliffs did the rest. I do not know where the remains of my dear Augustine ended up, with the passing of the years and the tides. I looked for them once, for many moons, but all I found was this bar and the bottom of an empty glass. I've never returned to the shore since. May she forgive me. Now, leave me be. I will leave you alone to your thoughts. You have the gratitude of me and my whiskey. All that blathering worked up a right sore thirst. Old pictures of the village's inhabitants. The wheel taken from the helm of a ship. Perhaps a trinket from the owner's days as a ship's helmsman. This lady is dressed rather elegantly for someone who came to drink in a place like this.
Will they let you talk to her?
Nope. Looks like I could just look at her.
Creepy.
Those 2 fishermen have just given me a suspicious look. Yeah, probably because it doesn't look like I belong in this place. Bottles of rum, dark beer, and a couple of taps of pale ale. Good morning. You want a drink? Oh, what is the name? Oh, what is with that man on the corner? Oh, Fred. You can ignore him. He's a sad, lonely drunk. Do you know a man called Oscar? You mean Father Oscar? You can find him in the church when he's not in here. It's right outside. Have you ever met Professor Wright? The Professor? Sure. I saw him every other day as a youngin'. Always involved in the village. He was all la-di-da all right, but folk respected him. He got stuck in. Didn't last, though. Shut himself away. Started getting visitors from out of town. He stopped coming to the village eventually. Last I heard, he's gone crazy. None of us knows for sure, though. It's been years since I saw him last. I will leave you to your work. Godspeed. I mean, is this fucking Oscar? Or like, no, there's nothing else. Alright, I just got a real good sea shanty story out of him. Alright.
Appears so. He'll probably come into some thing later, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
Guess you gotta go to the church.
I guess so. Oh, that was weird. Okay. The window is closed shut. It's like it gave me the option for dialogue, and when I clicked it, the window just slammed closed. Snow all but covers the window. Evidently, no one has been here to clear it in a very long time. It is too frosted over to see inside. Well, what if I just take this lantern and invade these people's privacy? No? Okay. Shine this big fuck off lantern inside there. Oh, wait. Shit, that was probably... Oh, okay. Wait a minute. What are we at the shore here? An old rotting boat rests on the shore. The name Providence is written on the side. Okay. There's a lot of beach. What else we got over here? An old rusty bronze bell, typical of a seafaring vessel. It is engraved with the name Augustine. Ah.
Well, it goes to the dude.
I will take this. Someone may be able to tell me more about it. Yeah. This old ship is completely wrecked. So it would seem.
It ain't going nowhere.
It done sailed its last venture.
Aye.
What's this here? Some abandoned wooden planks. Perhaps they are here for the repair of a local fishing boat. Perhaps. Or for slapping bitches upside the head with.
You don't talk to me like that.
Alright, I guess we'll bring this bell back over. Be like, hey, I found your bell. Also your ship, but pretty much just the bell. What's it worth to you? Well, that bell's from the Augustine. That's my Augustine. Where on earth did you find it? I found it on the beach, near the shipwreck. I thought I'd never see it again. I'll clean it, make it shine anew. Wickport Beach? Our beach? Well, I must go. I must go straight away. Oh, to be reunited with my poor Augustine. What will remain of her? No, I dare not go. Oh, but I must. Oh, good day to you, sir. He's like, I'm gonna go fuck this boat.
Yeah. Makes him wet.
Alright. I feel like I need to go see what has transpired now that this guy has gone down to look at this boat.
It's a really long chapter.
Yes. Yes, it is. Well, you had said last time that the last, like, chapters of this are a little bit beefier than the other ones.
Yeah.
Is he over here now? Yep. Neither the cracks in your hull nor your flaking paint. None of it matters. You're as beautiful as ever, Augustine. Today, we will watch the sun set together. Good sir, I cannot put into words what a great service you've rendered this drunken knave. Just as you, a stranger, have brought me to my lost treasure, may this old sailor's spyglass, in whatever way it can, help light the way to yours. Take it. It's a gift from the heart. Well, thank you. You salty old dog. I'll leave you to your moment with your boat. Alright, I guess we should go check out the church now. Well, this is the door of the Church of Wickport.
No shit.
It is closed. Okay, well, great.
Then open it.
Say anything about this telescope? An old telescope. It has been rusted by the salt water, but still in good condition. Okay.
There's a telescope on the window?
Yeah. Can I peep into the window? No? Okay. Wait, can I use the cloth to wipe the window first? Damn it. Right. Thought maybe that was a good idea.
Use the cloth to wipe the telescope?
I mean... Nope. Damn it! Oh, wait a minute.
Telescope on the woman. Right.
Will that window open, like, if I'm far enough away? Like, can I use the telescope to... Alright, hold on. I need to, like, transition, like, scenes and come back in. Alright. Is that window open again? It is. Okay, can I use the telescope on the window? Damn it! Thought that was gonna work. Oh well.
That sucks.
Alright, I can't go in that door. There's nothing there. Oh wait, no, that's where I came from. Is there anything else we can do with the people inside the little, like, tavern here? Oh, well, okay, we have more questions for the barkeep. I wonder if you know when the church will open. I knocked on the door, but there was no answer. Church? Let me give you some advice. Barmaids ain't the people ask about church opening hours. This here bar is my church. Most of the village come to see things my way too. We prays here these days. The whole village has forsaken the church. But why? The town's forsaken. No work on the coast these days, see? Few can make a living. Most of the fishers and sailors have up and left. Half the cottages lie abandoned, and those who stayed, they barely leave their homes. Except to come here, of course. But surely there must be more than just this. Many coastal towns face the same struggle, but none lie abandoned. Well, there's rumours. Silly stories, if you ask me. But some take 'em real serious. Fishers, big dependable guys, they'll tell you they've seen stuff out there on the water. Apparitions, shapes among the rocks. I say it's the booze talking, and I should know. Who could see anything in all that mess anyway? But fishers, well, they're superstitious, you know. Folk believe the tales, and one by one they didn't just come home no more. What can you tell me about Captain Morvell? Does he come here often? Fred? Oh, he's a regular. He's a sad, lonely drunk. Great. She's very judgmental about her patrons.
Apparently she can be. She's like the most religious person in town.
I suppose that's true. She does kind of have a monopoly on things, so I guess she can say whatever the fuck she wants.
Saint bartender.
That's right. So... I'm not sure what else that has told us at this point, other than everybody likes to hang out at the bar and the church is closed. And this person in the window continually refuses to talk to me.
I think something would open up by now.
Not sure what else we can do. Can I... Well, wait. Can I keep going this way? No? Okay. I mean, does sailor guy over here have anything else to say? Nope, he's pretty enamored with his boat at this point. Alrighty then.
But there is a way to talk to the person in the window, apparently.
Well, I am not entirely sure what it would be, unless maybe I can, like, bribe them with some booze.
Perhaps. I think that's it, though.
Can I just, like, I can't talk to this lady?
Let's find out how.
trying to think, like, nothing else I have at the moment seems like it's going to be helpful.
Oh, you have to sneak up on her, and you probably wouldn't know that.
I mean, how the fuck do I do that? It's just approach from a certain angle.
Yeah.
Alright. Can I, like, go alongside the wall here? Is that, like...
Yeah, that's one way it might be.
Aha! Excuse me, are you spying on me? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You're not from these parts, are you? No, I'm just passing through. Are you all right? Yes. Could you do me a favor? For a long time I've wanted to visit the tomb of my lover, but I cannot leave the house due to my illness. Could you please leave these flowers there? No one in this village would do this service for me. I'm too busy. That's just, yeah. Fuck you, lady. All right. Where is that place? Oh, you cannot know how grateful I am. You are a good, kind person. You can go to the graveyard through that path, right there. The name you need to look for is Carter. Did that just add like another location? Oh, it did. All right.
There you go.
Why were you spying on me? Oh, don't put it like that. It sounds so terrible. I just watch folk passing by. I cannot leave the house, so I spend my days at the window. It is awful interesting. You learn a lot about people this way, you know. Really? And what can you tell me about myself? Well, I've only observed you for a while, but I can tell you are on an important mission, looking for someone dear. There's a worry over your shoulders, and I'm a long way ahead of you. Well, that was remarkable. I'm frankly astonished. It's like, I'm not even mad, I'm impressed. Let me see. What can you tell me about the barmaid? Oh, Eva is a woman with a strong character. Once I saw her kick out a group of drunk sailors from the pub without a doubt. She's in a bad mood lately, though, because business is not what it used to be. She will not leave the village, though, as did the others. All right, let me see. What can you tell me about Captain Morvell? Poor Fred. He's always drunk. In the old times, when he was not sailing, he had long walks on the beach, and he looked happy. But now, rare is the occasion when he gives a quick glance at the coast. He's lost all hope. And what can you tell me about Father Oscar? He is a man who has lost his purpose. I see him walking aimlessly in the morning and evening, nervous and doubtful. I should go. Thank you for everything. Have a good day. All right. Well, I guess we're headed to the graveyard.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm almost wondering if we may need to like just continue this in our next session. I don't know how much more of this episode there is. I feel like we're not even like we're not getting close to the end.
This keeps going.
Let's see what we got for names here. Rose Carter, 1840 to 1885. Well, that was the name. I'm just curious what the other ones are now. Bury my body with the salted driftwood, with the green seaweeds and the worn-out ropes, where I can feel the cold autumn breeze. Gerald Belly, 1810 to 1875. Farewell to those of you that walk beside my grave. Here I lie, my name written on stone under the sun. Mary Jane Bennett, 1861 to 1890. Do not bring flowers to this place, for rum is all I crave. Now I rest under the same stars I sailed by when alive. Daniel Aberton, 1798 to 1842. Gotta pour one out for the homie.
Like,
Oh, interesting.
Kickstarter backers.
There is no name, date, or epitaph on this gravestone.
Doesn't need to be cleaned.
Yeah, can I use the cloth on it? No. Okay. All right. Well, I believe this first one was the one we wanted, right? Carter. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Flowers. Carter. Oh. The bells of the church. It seems the priest is calling mass. I suppose I should head back. Make sure there wasn't anything
Church
else
is
over here.
open.
Oh, this just leads out. Okay. Oh, nope. Wait a minute. There's more here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, who the fuck is this guy? Good morning. I'm Dr. Wakefield. You, come from the town, don't you? You needn't answer. I know, by your accent. Be careful around these cliffs. There's no place for tourists. It's hardly a place for anyone now. The man's... Oh, he snorts. You best be on your way back. Strange things have been happening here. Well, what do you mean? Seamen and fishermen alike swear to have heard voices in the rising tide. Inhuman screams, some of them say. And there are some who claim to have witnessed ungodly things in the dead of night. I once saw a ghastly thing crawling out there amongst the rocks. People have heard screams coming from the sea. Bloody drunks. They say the sea howls at them, as if that was something new. That thing, the one you saw on the rocks, can you tell me more about it? Late night it was, me on my boat, fishing. That's when I gets the best catch. Then I saw it. Not under the water, as the others say. It was on a rock. It was perched there, like it was smelling for something. There's a shape of it. It's like nothing I ever saw before. Not walking on the earth, nor swimming in the sea. The thing was big and hunched over like a crouching man. The way it moved, it made my flesh crawl. Whatever it was, the mist itself was its ally, hiding it from my bare eyes, and in the end, disappearing away together. I swear, should I see that horror again, I will take my most vicious harpoon and thrust it so deep in its wretched body they'll have to bury them together. So, what are you doing up here? I come here when I can, to watch the shore, just in case that thing comes back. The mist down there is just too thick. I can see better from here, even if my eyes are not what they used to be. Damn it. If I could somehow regain my once sharp eyesight again, by God, I would impale that abomination for sure. Can I use my telescope on the rocks? No? I feel like that would have been the right thing. Can I give him the telescope? Ha-ha! Here, would this help you watch the shore? Why, well, it is old to be sure, but this telescope has been patched up to a rare beauty. You have my thanks, stranger. I am indebted. Oh, wait, what's that? It's on the cliff there. Well, blow me. But if it isn't the Wright's old summer house. I thought it was entirely destroyed. It looks like you can get there using the old cliff path. Excuse me, did you say the Wright's summer house? Well, yes. I never saw it myself. I was too young at the time. But everyone round here knows the story well. It was a terrible tragedy, you see. One night there was a landslide just beneath the house. Most of the building fell sheer into the sea, leaving only yonder ruins. Many died, though by a miracle young Master Wright was spared. You can see it from here. Look, right there, on the other side of the beach. Do you see it? And that is another spot on the map. All right. I will not waver in my determination to destroy that thing. Not while this old body of mine endures. Well, I will leave you to it, sir. A windswept old gnarly tree is clinging onto the cliff with what roots remain. Someday it will fall into the ocean below.
He is what, being prophetic. You don't know that. Might grow roots even deeper.
That's right. It will redouble its efforts. Alright, I guess we gotta head back to the town square then. I will say, however, that, alas, I think this is the first time we are not going to be able to finish an episode in one shot, but it is just about 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I, for one, know that my throat is starting to give out on me with all of this talking, so I think it might be best if we wrap it up for the night.
Let's save it here. It's gone on long enough. We have about 30 minutes left anyway. There's still 30 minutes left in this episode.
Yeah. So we will wrap up this episode next time, and probably just segue right into the next episode and see how far we get. So So thank you for everybody that joined us this evening. Adam, I'm hoping that we made your workout session much more enjoyable, such as it is. And if you happen to be watching this on YouTube,
made him hard.
then, well, you gotta give him that extra oomph. You know what I'm saying? And I know Llama's probably watching this on YouTube, so hi Llama. You should be here next time though, and I don't care if wrestling is on, because clearly we're more important. And I suppose, you know what? Actually, I've been talking a lot for the past 2 hours, so I'm gonna let Chris do the plugs. I'm gonna put him on the spot.
Awesome. So everybody, if you found us, hey, congratulations. We are a podcast. Thank you for watching this on the YouTubes, because, well, this happened on Twitch. And if you're wondering when it happened on Twitch, it happened at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/retro hangover. But if you can't remember that, here's another thing for you to remember, which is linktr.ee linktree/retro hangover. And you can find us everywhere, which includes our Patreon, our merch, our socials, just where to find us for the podcast, and this Twitch channel that we are currently streaming on onto your YouTube. So go ahead and head over there, and we would appreciate it. But remember, like, once again, we are a podcast, and as of this recording, our Superman 64 episode just came out, and that is because our patrons voted for it. Damn you all. But if you would like to contribute to this, remember, if you appreciate what we do, if you like these YouTube things, if you like our podcast, go to the link tree, click on our Patreon, and join the fun. And for as little as $1 a month, we do have extra content and all sorts of additional little benefits. Back to you, Shane.
All right. Well, I think that summed it up pretty nicely. So I suppose until next time,
play with your grizzled British joysticks.
Yes. Jolly good.
Oh.